My name is Sarah Bohn. I studied the economy and family economic well-being at the Public Policy Institute of California. In this brief video, I'm going to provide a snapshot of California's economy and how California's families are faring. By many measures, our state's economy is making a strong recovery from the Great Recession. But challenges remain, and there's concern that the recovery is uneven on many dimensions. First, the overall California economy. I'll highlight a few of the measures economists use to examine the job market. These provide us with timely information about how workers are faring and whether businesses are hiring, a sign of economic growth. California's employment grew at about 1.6% over the past year. While this sounds like a very small number, it is in fact a higher rate of growth than our average over the last 3 decades. The good news is California's employment has been growing for about 3 years now, following 3 previous years of job loss. The strongest job growth has occurred in the leisure and hospitality industry, and over the past year, construction jobs have picked up in step with the housing market. As a companion measure to looking at job growth, we pay close attention to the unemployment rate in California. On this front, the economy is looking up as well. California's unemployment rate was 8.3% at the end of 2013, after another year of steady declines. It's higher than the U.S. rate, but California's unemployment rate tends to be higher even in the best of times, largely due to our faster growing population. Despite the steady improvement in employment, we still have a long way to go for full recovery. Our unemployment rate is historically high, with an estimated 1.5 million people in California looking for work. The average unemployed Californian has been looking for work for 36 weeks. That's a very long spell compared even to previous recessions. In addition, the employment picture varies dramatically across the state. The San Francisco Bay region has very low rates of unemployment compared to the state as a whole. But the San Joaquin Valley and the northern Sacramento Valley regions have substantially higher unemployment rates, nearly double that of the Bay Area. With these economic opportunities and challenges in mind, let's take a look at how individuals and families are faring in California in terms of their income. The latest data we have pertains to 2012, and these data indicate that the middle family in California, otherwise known as the median, is earning about $57,000. That's a bit better than the middle family for the U.S. overall, but the higher cost of living in California eats away somewhat at that advantage. Median family income is still 10% lower than in 2006, before the Great Recession began. The families typically doing better are those with higher levels of education. For example, the median family headed by someone with a bachelor's degree had income of about $90,000. That's more than double what the typical family headed by someone with no more than a high school education earned in the same year. This is not very surprising, given the long-term trend towards increased wages and job opportunities for workers with higher education levels. Indeed, after the recession, income inequality, or the gap between high and low-income families, was wider than it had been in 30 years. We expect that workers with more education will continue to have an advantage. Job growth over the next decade is projected to be strong in many service industries that employ a high share of workers with some schooling beyond high school, like in healthcare and in the scientific and technical service industry, among others. But job growth is expected to be weak to non-existent in manufacturing, for example. Training Californians for the jobs of today and tomorrow is key to keeping California's economic engine running and to promoting economic opportunity for California's families. While our economy is in a strong recovery pattern, many Californians are still unemployed and looking for full-time work. The best route to creating jobs, of course, is a thriving California economy. And promoting education is the best way to ensure Californians are prepared to take advantage of any new economic opportunities. Policymakers in the higher education realm, among others, can help set conditions that make California an attractive place for workers and employers. For more research and information, please visit our website, ppic.org. And thank you for listening.